Welcome to the Wallace Show Aftercast. All the stuff we did not get to during the course of the day today, and I never thought I would see it happen, but there's been an unhealthy unity taking place
Sports.
in the sports world. Athleisure brand Lululemon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know Lululemon. They have partnered up with the NFL, apparently, to make co-branded jerseys and hoodies and pullovers and leggings and stuff like that.
I thought that was just aimed at women.
No, there's guys Lululemon stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
one of my best friends here in town buys a lot of their stuff.
Does he really? What's it like to be a millionaire?
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I ask him, and then I ask him for money. But the stuff is just generic, solid colored, good material and good stuff. It doesn't look weird.
This is my question, because Betty Rock has a pair of black leggings, and one time, because Lululemons are really expensive, so I went in the middle ground. I bought her another pair of leggings one time to see if there was a difference, because I knew she would never do it for herself. Did the pair that I got you, did you feel a difference in them, because they were more expensive than yours?
I did find a difference in them in that I felt like they were thinner material, still not see-through, so that's good, but thinner material. But I do feel like the ones that I get on Amazon, to me, seem a little bit more
robust,
tighter.
Stout. Okay,
I like them,
because some people talk about the Lululemon ones that they're really good quality and they love them. I think it's just the brand. They love having the
psychological.
100%.
You're buying the brand.
You really are.
I bet that they are quote unquote higher grade.
Sure.
But I wouldn't think that I don't think the percentage difference is enough to drive the price to $80, $90.
Oh, no, more than that. $118. It's crazy.
Your legs are fine.
That's what the leggings with the tiny logo on the back of your calf, like Green Bay, a little G, is going to set you back $118.
Oh, for the NFL one?
Yeah.
Oh, good
night. They're over 100 though for the regular ones.
Why?
If you want a hoodie from them, like a guy's hoodie, $168.
Man, and it's tough too, because I think that I like when I see those things, I think they look good. And then in my head, I'm like, oh, Lulu, that's got to be great. They do play it on my brain that I want it.
My buddy, because his daughter loves Lululemon. She's a professional dancer, and so she buys their stuff all the time. It lasts her a long time. She likes it. But, they'll go shopping, and, he'll get, a pair of guys' pants at Lululemon for $100 or more. I'm like, no way, dude, really? And it's so much so, it's funny because she had to do a project in her school one time, and she did a write-up on Lululemon, and her grandfather bought a bunch of Lululemon stock, and it blew up, and he made a bunch of money on it,
oh my gosh,
which is crazy. Yeah, and I think he gave some of it to her, too.
I mean, kind of seems deserved.
Yeah, it's pretty great. A regular hoodie is going to set you back $148. What, Gavin, you're more in the sports world. So let's say I go to some fan shop and I want to get a hoodie. Is it going to be under $100 for a hoodie of the Cowboys or something like that, or is this on par with what people would normally pay?
That's an interesting thought. Partially because I don't buy this kind of stuff just because it is.
Well, Google it real quick.
Yeah, let's see here.
There's a bunch of different fan stores.
If I just go to the NFL store.
Because this is what I'm curious about. Because I don't know enough about it, but $168 for a hoodie seems way overpriced to me.
Yeah, I would never buy something like that unless it had I was at a concert and I loved that band and it was at their merch table, then I would. But
and even then, I'm not going to do it. My wife has seen merch before, and we've been at a concert, and she'll ask me about it, and I'm like, babe, no. Every once in a while she'll get a T-shirt, but I'm like, I can't see spending $35-$40 for a T-shirt. If I wouldn't do that at Target, why am I going to do it here?
Yeah, just a hoodie would be it says $80.
Yeah, see, that's more in line. That's way more in line.
I think it's still too expensive.
Yeah. It's the same thing. All of it's gotten more expensive, but to really have the same type thing for $168 just because you have a Lululemon logo on it as well.
It's not like it looks extra special.
No, it doesn't. It's a gray sweatshirt that you would buy at the NFL store or buy at Target. It's nuts.
Yeah, see, it's all psychological.
Yeah, and it's buying brand. There are certain things that I like brand on, if I was Rolex. I love Rolex watches. I do not own a single one. I will never own a Rolex watch because it just shows to people that, I have money to spend $10,000 on a watch where you would normally spend 40 on it. And so I have that much disposable income. But anytime I see somebody wearing one, I'm like, oh, it's a nice watch.
It's interesting, though, because
But it'll last you forever.
Lululemon in the NFL feels like it's got a little bit of a Taylor Swift effect on it.
I bet that's
right?
why, yeah.
Because we're just trying to cross-blend the audiences that are getting into this sport. The NFL is genius because they own days of the week. They own Sunday, they own Monday night, they own Thursday when the season's alive. They've got the draft, they've got the off season, and now they're trying to branch into this world of fashion. Which again, we all like our jerseys, we all like our stuff, but now they're branching into this world where it's like, hey, girl. You like the NFL?
Yeah.
How about a little bit of Lululemon in there, too?
Yeah, because there's no reason you shouldn't look fabulous while you're at your next Super Bowl party rocking your Lulu. Yeah, I mean it's ingenious on their part, but man, it's just kind of like, ugh, I can't even imagine spending that.
I wonder if my friend would buy these.
I'm the guy that like my shirts are really nice, but they're $12. You know, I buy them from Marshalls, and people will comment all the time, "Oh, I love that shirt." I'm like, "Yeah, I got it at Marshalls, $12. That's it." Like I'm not a big spend a bunch of money on
I like
clothes.
Walmart stuff. Walmart
is up their
in their
game. Even my wife was like, I'm starting to like stuff, and she buys stuff there. Shoes are something that I'll spend a little more on, but
that's
not
your
a
feet.
ton.
That's your comfort, you know.
Even then, like $100 pair of sneakers, I'm like, nah, I'm going to wait till that goes under that. Like, it's got to be under that for me. Speaking of sneakers and sneaking around, Betty Rock has been sneaking around all day just waiting to do her story.
Sneaking around?
Yeah, see, that's the best I had. I didn't know what you were doing. I forgot.
Good.
Well, the U.S. Treasury has decided that we will be halting the production of pennies.
Speaking of money.
It's just it costs too much.
Yeah.
And the final batch of pennies will be issued in early of 2026, and then they are done.
We should have done this a long time ago, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It saves a bunch of money. Pennies are annoying. Half the time you throw them in a jar and you never touch them again, and they're just a pain. Like, we should have it so that all of our, like, the stuff ends in an even number. Like, just an even number. I don't care what number that is. Just make it an even number, please.
Or like even as in like a 5 or 10.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I mean, even evener than that. Like, when you buy something in Europe and they're like, oh, this is $20. Here you'd be like, it's $20 plus whatever tax you're going to pay.
Okay.
For there, it's $20. It's whatever the price is on it because all the tax and everything is already baked into it. So you're like, oh, fine, here's your $20.
Right.
Or pounds, as it were.
Okay. Well, you're going to start seeing this roll out, making a difference for you when it comes to McDonald's. So they announced that their menu prices are going to stay the same. However, only with orders that are paid with cash, you are going to have to round up or round down. So they said if your order comes to 1 to 2 cents, they're going to round down to the 0 cent. Okay. 3 to 4 cents is going to round up to the 5 cent mark. 6 to 7 cents rounds down to 5 cents, and 8 to 9 cents is going to round up to 10.
Okay.
You got to feel like McDonald's, which is, again, another intelligent business in this world, is probably going to do something to impact prices so that they generally always land
up
in the up realm.
Yeah.
Because we'll sit there and be like, those 2 pennies really don't make a difference.
But when you sell billions
of us are out here buying McDonald's every day, those pennies are going to add up. Those non-pennies are going to add up for them.
That's a really good point. When you see their sign that says billions served, like, the reality is there's some math person that will figure out, you're right, in each market what the state sales tax is, and they'll do it so it lands with the 2 cent up to them. And so, they're going to make money on this, which, again, I don't care because, like, fine, 2 cents, whatever, I don't care.
Doesn't
Roll it
directly
up.
impact me.
I get that now. It happened at McDonald's the other day when I was paying. It was like my total was like $14.97. And they're like, do you want to round up for McDonald House? Absolutely, I'll round up for McDonald House. There you go. And I've been at other places that are like, hey, would you like to round up for
Panda Express with St. Jude?
Yeah, okay,
that's their big thing.
Or rehabilitating African silverback gorillas who have suffered a traumatic brain injury. Sure, like roll my nickel up. I'm fine. Like, I don't even ask questions when it's a roll it up to the next dollar kind of thing. Because I'm like, that's fine. I'd much rather do
loaded.
that. I wish we could get in with companies that we would do Way FM, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to help Way FM out? Roll up, yeah, just kind of round up and help us with the support drive a little bit."
Most people in general, maybe like you were saying, would hear it and wouldn't ask questions. And yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't have to ask. They'd be like so anti-Christian, but they wouldn't care enough, and they'd still give us money.
Yeah, I don't even
Let's
really
talk
ask.
to our department about that.
Yeah, like I don't think I would, like, just the embarrassment of it, like especially when like if you're at a register with someone and they're like, "Hey, do you want to round up to help children get better education?" No, when you're talking about like 8 cents,
I know,
and you're like, no.
But do you remember?
Betty would.
Old producer Zach would. He would tell them no.
He would, yeah.
Yeah, because and I remember you asking him, aren't you, like, do you worry about what they're thinking about with you? And he really was he just shook it off and he said something to the effect of, if they judge me, that's fine, but they don't know the giving that I'm doing behind the scenes. Yeah. And so it doesn't really matter.
That and the 17-year-old kid that's working at said shop.
They probably don't want to ask you anyway.
Does not care what you do with your extra cents.
I have done the excuse when they're like, "Would you like to buy a shamrock for, kids in poverty or whatever?" I've done the thing where, look, I support Compassion International. And
they're like, dude, I don't care.
I know, and I've been like, and so I do support.
Dude, we don't care.
Yeah, and so
shut it.
if you'd like me to tell you a little bit about Compassion, I could do that right now.
I just need you to get out of the line.
Yeah, that's it.
Again, they don't care.
I've justified it before.
They're just it's something that corporate just throws down at them. It's the places that are asking you to do something that doesn't sound familiar that throws me off.
Yeah, the weird ones, the weird charity. They're like, is this a real thing?
Do you want to help with the water, the clean water shortage in America? You're like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't live in Michigan. That's on them.
Poor Flint.
Poor Flint, Michigan. Speaking of poor, when I was young, I was very poor and did not always get birthday parties. Aww. And so the least I could do was get a birthday shout out, and that would make my life complete. And fortunately, we do those here on the show. Do you have any, Rock?
I do. I have one.
Oh, nice.
Bernice, she wants to wish her daughter Shakina a happy birthday. Shekinah.
Oh, there could be Shekinah. I know a Shekinah.
Mom's. Shekinah.
I know Shekinah. I actually know a Shekinah.
She's turning 10. Happy birthday!
Yay! Nicely done.
Turns out it's her mom's birthday too. That'd be weird to have your birthday shared with your own mom.
That would be weird because then if you're like the dad, you've got to like cover two birthdays. At least it's easier to remember because then you remember both your kid and your spouse. But yeah, that's a lot of birthday buy-in.
She said her birthday request this year was to drive 5 hours out from Seattle to our closest Way FM station to listen to the Wally Show live at 4 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh my gosh.
Tried calling in for a fun topic, but was declined.
Oh, what? No. Gavin, what did you do?
What was it?
Gavin's our screener.
You're allowed to tell me when it's that desperate. Not desperate, that sounds bad. But when you've
very
worked,
special.
When you've worked that hard for something, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Way to go, Gavin.
Because what happens is
villain.
Gavin is the villain in this story, but unrightfully so. Like what happens is people call and Gavin's trying to screen and get through to the calls and get them to us, but we can only get to so many. Like we have other things we got to do. And so a lot of times when we're doing a topic, we're taking between 3 to 5 calls total. Like that's usually
on a good hour.
And that's usually all I can get crammed in, and that's combining some of them. And so Gavin has to make judgment calls real quickly and break children's hearts. He does it.
That. Who am I apologizing to?
Shekinah.
Shekinah, I am extremely sorry. But happy birthday.
And I'm disappointed in Gavin, Shekinah, for what it's worth. And I hope that he hasn't soured you on the Wally Show.
I'm going to go home early today and think about
You just want to go home early. Yeah, no. You're going to stay late, Gavin. That's what you're going to do.
Call tomorrow. If you listen, give us a call. I guess she doesn't listen live.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, there you go. Shekinah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Question
birthday,
is, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done for a radio bit that didn't make it to air?
Oh, it didn't make it to air. It usually does.
That's a great question. I know we've tried things that have flopped on the air, like topics or things like that.
There was a parody that you had done for Casting Crowns.
Old Body?
Old Body.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, did it?
It did make it on the air.
I think we wanted to get with Casting Crowns to do it, and I don't think that ever happened.
We were going to do an interview with it, and it didn't happen, yeah.
And then there was the Cheez-It song that you had written for Ann Wilson.
Oh, that's a good example. She didn't want to do it.
That didn't pan out.
And she didn't want to do it because it was a parody fun song, but the song is kind of about losing her brother. And so, like, at the time, I was like, come on, have some fun.
Oh my gosh.
And then I realized, okay, the song's personal to her, and she doesn't want to degrade it by making it better. I get that.
I wonder if later on, though.
What?
That's
what I'm wondering.
As she gets older,
and she's on to other
child.
songs.
She's a kid. She's like 3 years younger than me.
Well, now she's on to other songs, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was her only song at the time. So I am curious, because we had the opportunity to have her in recently, and Betty Rock waved it off, and because Betty Rock doesn't like her. And so Betty Rock said, no, we're not taking this interview.
See, I reject kids' dreams, and then Betty just does what she does.
I'm the nicest person on the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Shocker.
Yeah. No, we couldn't work it in because we had support drive. But then there was part of me that was like, do I want to ask her to do it now and see if she's changed her mind?
Because it was a good song.
Or just put her on the spot and have her do it. But then her record company gets mad. And those headaches I don't even care for anymore. I used to fight those battles, but it was worth it to me. Now I'm like, I don't care. I
was trying to find it. I know I have it here somewhere, but I used AI to write a song about Hypothetical Hayden.
Oh, you did?
That we never got around to. I might post those in the potty group, because the potty group really enjoys hearing about Hypothetical Hayden, unlike his dad.
Yeah, they do.
The potty group cares.
Yeah.
Hayden, if you're listening, the potty group cares. If you want to join the potty group, it's easy to do. Text the word potty, PODDIE, to
91979.
Well done.
I remember she was testing to see if I was paying attention because I was looking at the TV. And I nailed it. My wife does that all the time with me. She'll like try to test me and like, what did I just say? What did I just say? And I'll repeat it back to her verbatim. And she just goes, I hate it when you do that. What was it the other day we were talking about that you were like, I have told you this multiple times. I'm like, Buford's ear. Okay. Do you think you've said this to Gavin? Do you think you've said it out loud to both of us?
It's hard to know with Gavin because he's in and out a lot with screening calls and going to the bathroom.
Yep.
So I could have said.
Not at the same time.
Did I tell you about Buford's ear? Like it's nipped on the end?
I want to say I thought I heard something like in the background and I didn't.
But if I said that to you right now, would that be shocking information that you've never heard before, brand new?
Sure.
Yeah.
My level of like interest is low-ish.
So you both don't listen to me.
No, but what happened?
No, I swear.
I've mentioned this multiple times that when I got Buford, they do this thing at the clinic where it's like once he gets fixed, they nip his ear.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. And I've even shown you pictures of it. I've pointed it out.
Yeah,
things
we've
like
seen
this.
We've seen it before.
And so the other day, I had a picture that I was showing Wally of Buford, and I was like, and look at his cute little nipped ear.
I'm like, what
and Wally
happened?
was like, what? And I was like, yeah, they did that because they fixed him. And he was like, what? And I was like,
never
I
heard
have
that.
told you this multiple times.
I wonder if you guys talked about it on a day I wasn't here.
No, I think you just don't listen.
No, none of this sounds even remotely.
Wait a minute. Because this has happened multiple times with multiple topics, okay? Where I have said, I have told you this before, and you swear up and down, no, you haven't, no, you haven't. But I'm not the only one to point this out to you.
Yeah.
Your wife has done the same thing.
No. This is just an exceptional tool that women have to really try and put us in our place.
I feel like I'm
make
being
us
gaslit.
Feel bad.
Yeah.
I think what you do is you go, oh, yeah? Really? Huh? Oh, wow. But what I'm saying doesn't really go in your ears and into your brain.
Tell me more. Really?
Yeah, I think that's what he does. Like kind of like the same thing when I say something.
Yeah.
You did this earlier this week where I said something and you go, what? And I just didn't answer you, and you go, oh, well, I think, blah, blah, and answered my question.
Yeah.
So I don't re-ask the question because you just say what, I think, just to say what. And
I think what happens is there's a delay in my processing. Like I'll say what, and then all of a sudden, all of what you've just said lands, and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, that's exactly right. We'll do that, or whatever.
Slow brain moment.
Yeah, I really do. Like I think some of it just kind of seeps in there, and
we process slowly. I think that the other side of that is that women sometimes respond slowly to things. Like my example being this. Sometimes Haley will be looking at her phone. She'll be watching TikToks or whatever. and then I'll like say something and want to explain like a story to her, and then she kind of sits there and like doesn't respond, and I'm like, doesn't care, that's fine, and I'll wait a while, and then she'll come back 2 or 3 minutes later and be like, okay, so tell me about this. I'm like, no, I've already moved on. Like, I'm good actually.
Okay, now I do find myself doing this.
Oh, this is what he will say.
My wife doesn't listen to the podcast, so
yet.
Let me call her. Hold on.
No. I will find myself doing this because my wife sometimes will ask questions that don't have an answer, or like will say things.
You do that. I think you're a verbal processor.
I am a very verbal processor.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I think she's talking to just talk and communicate or whatever, and then I'm like, I'm not like kind of like if you've listened to the regular show, like I saw a bird, she wants me to react to whatever she said, and so I'm getting to this point now where I'm treating it almost like it's someone that calls me. If you call me and you're ringing and I see the phone ringing and I don't pick up and it goes to voicemail and you leave a voicemail, I know it was important. I know you needed to talk to me. I'm going to respond. But if you don't leave a voicemail, I'm not calling you back kind of thing. I find myself starting to do that in my life. Like she'll say something and then I'm just like, I'm busy or I'm in the other room and I just keep doing what I'm doing. And then if she doesn't say anything else, I just move on with my day. But then if she comes back to it and is like, hey, did you hear what I said about the thing? I go, oh, yeah. And so then I'm like, then I know it's important and it's not just like a talking out loud kind of thing.
Wow, that's devious.
Yeah, I know. I find myself doing that more with her and other people. I'm trying to prioritize what's important to actually engage
what's
on.
important. I
Yes,
see.
I have a lot of things going on. And so I'm trying to prioritize, is this important to put the mental calories towards right now?
Well, I do that to you too.
Yeah, I know.
I let you just talk and I'm just like,
Oh, I know. I know, girl. All right, well, you know what? We have done the entire, look at that. We came exactly to 22 minutes like I had said we were going to do. And I said we had to be out by 22 minutes. I did. But you don't listen. You just don't listen, Rock.
Just like a man.
Gavin knows. All right, that's going to do it for your Aftercast. Thanks for being a potty.